Here are the 4 most common myths about INTJ personalities. Number 1. INTJs are always cold and distant. The belief that INTJs are always cold and distant is a common myth associated with this personality type. While it's true that INTJs tend to be more introverted and may appear reserved or aloof in social situations, it is essential to understand the underlying reasons for their behavior rather than labeling them as cold or distant. INTJs have a natural need for introspection and may require ample time alone to recharge and process their thoughts and emotions. This introspective nature can sometimes make them seem distant to others. They typically prefer quality over quantity when it comes to social connections. They tend to focus on building deeper, meaningful relationships rather than engaging in superficial small talk or maintaining a large circle of acquaintances. As a result, they may be more discerning when choosing whom to invest their time and energy into, which can create a perception of distance. INTJs are known for their logical and analytical thinking. They often approach situations and conversations with a keen sense of objectivity and rationality. This analytical mindset can sometimes manifest as a tendency to prioritize facts and logical reasoning over emotional considerations, leading others to perceive them as cold or detached. While INTJs experience emotions like any other individual, they may struggle with openly expressing their feelings. This is not because they lack emotions, but rather because they may prefer to process and understand their emotions internally before sharing them with others. This introspective nature can sometimes give the impression of emotional distance. It's important to note that not all INTJs will exhibit the same degree of perceived distance. Factors such as individual maturity, personal growth, and the development of interpersonal skills can greatly influence how an INTJ engages with others. Additionally, understanding and appreciating the unique strengths and qualities that INTJs bring to relationships can help dispel the misconception that they are always cold and distant. If you are enjoying our content, please give this video a like, subscribe to our channel, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell. Number 2. INTJs lack social skills. The belief that INTJs lack social skills is a common misconception about this personality type. While INTJs may not naturally gravitate towards socializing or engaging in small talk, it does not mean that they are completely devoid of social skills. Here are some aspects to consider. INTJs tend to prioritize quality over quantity when it comes to social connections. They prefer to invest their time and energy in deep, meaningful relationships rather than engaging in superficial interactions. As a result, they may be more discerning about the people they choose to socialize with, leading to a smaller but more significant circle of friends. INTJs are known for their keen observation skills and ability to analyze situations. This quality makes them astute observers of social dynamics and cues, allowing them to understand social interactions on a deeper level. While they may not always actively participate in conversations, they are often actively processing and absorbing information. INTJs often enjoy engaging in conversations that stimulate their intellect. They appreciate deep discussions and the exchange of ideas. While they may not excel in casual small talk, they thrive in conversations that involve complex concepts, theories, or intellectual pursuits. This preference for depth over superficiality can sometimes lead to the misconception that they lack social skills. INTJs have a natural inclination toward efficiency and effectiveness. In social situations, they may prioritize getting to the point or finding practical solutions rather than engaging in prolonged socializing. While this directness and efficiency can sometimes come across as abrupt or socially awkward, it is a reflection of their preference for maximizing their time and energy. While INTJs are often associated with their logic and rational thinking, they are also capable of developing emotional intelligence. They can understand and empathize with others' emotions, even if they may not always express their own emotions openly. It is important to remember that social skills can be developed and refined over time. Many INTJs recognize the value of effective communication and work on developing their social skills to better connect with others. With practice and a genuine interest in understanding and engaging with people, INTJs can cultivate strong social skills, debunking the myth that they inherently lack them. Number 3. INTJs are intimidating. INTJs being perceived as unapproachable and intimidating is another common myth about this personality type. Let's explore this misconception in more detail. INTJs possess a natural air of confidence and independence that can sometimes be misconstrued as unapproachability. Their strong convictions and assertive communication style can give off an aura of authority, which may make others hesitate to approach them. However, it is important to note that this perception is often based on surface-level observations and does not necessarily reflect their true disposition. In reality, INTJs can be approachable and receptive to meaningful interactions. While they may not actively seek out social engagements or engage in small talk, they are often open to engaging in conversations that stimulate their intellect or revolve around their areas of interest. They appreciate discussions that offer intellectual depth and exchange of ideas. One reason why INTJs may be perceived as intimidating is their direct and straightforward communication style. They value efficiency and clarity, and their communication reflects this preference. They tend to get straight to the point and may not sugarcoat their words. This directness can be misunderstood as intimidating, especially by individuals who prefer more indirect or diplomatic communication styles. It is important to understand that INTJ straightforwardness stems from a desire to be efficient and effective in their communication rather than a deliberate attempt to intimidate or dismiss others. They appreciate logical reasoning and appreciate individuals who can engage in meaningful discussions based on facts and rationality. Underneath their confident exterior, many INTJs have a genuine desire to connect with others and build meaningful relationships. Once approached with sincerity and respect, they can prove to be loyal and supportive friends. INTJs value depth and authenticity in their interactions and appreciate individuals who can engage in thoughtful conversations. Furthermore, INTJs often appreciate individuals who challenge their ideas and other different perspectives. While they may have strong convictions, they are open to considering alternative viewpoints if presented with logical reasoning and evidence. Engaging with INTJs in a respectful and intellectually stimulating manner can help break down the perceived barriers of inapproachability and intimidation. Number 4. INTJs are rigid and inflexible. One common myth surrounding INTJs is that they are rigid and inflexible. However, this misconception fails to capture the full complexity of the INTJ personality. While it's true that INTJs have a preference for structure and planning, it doesn't mean they are incapable of adaptability or openness to change. INTJs possess a strong sense of organization and enjoy having a clear framework within which to operate. They appreciate having a well-thought-out plan and may be uncomfortable with sudden or unexpected disruptions. This inclination toward structure and order is rooted in their desire for efficiency and effectiveness. However, it is important to note that INTJs also recognize the need for adaptation and growth. They are known for their strategic thinking and long-term vision, which allows them to anticipate potential challenges and adjust their plans accordingly. While they may prefer stability, they are not resistant to change when it aligns with their goals or presents new opportunities for growth. In fact, many INTJs are highly innovative and enjoy exploring new ideas and approaches. They can be open-minded and willing to consider alternative perspectives if presented with logical reasoning and evidence. INTJs appreciate intellectual stimulation and may actively seek out new knowledge and insights to enhance their understanding of the world. Furthermore, INTJs often exhibit a willingness to adapt their strategies or plans when it becomes clear that a different approach will yield better results. They are driven by a desire for efficiency and effectiveness, and if they recognize that their current methods are not achieving the desired outcomes, they are willing to make adjustments and explore alternative paths. It is crucial to understand that the perceived rigidity of INTJs may stem from their strong convictions and assertiveness assertiveness in defending their ideas. They have a clear vision and often possess a well-reasoned argument for their position. This determination can sometimes be misconstrued as inflexibility, but it is important to recognize that INTJs are open to discussion and evidence-supported insights that challenge their perspective. These videos will be really helpful for you.